Having spent so many days exploring Hawaii, we were tired and we couldn't just get straight to the adventure, so we decided to stop for breakfast at the Kauai'S Cafe, a highly rated local cafe and breakfast shop on the south side of the island, known for its delicious French toast. I had to get mine with all of the fixings, including bananas and blueberries. After eating, we made a quick pit stop at the Kauai Coffee Company, Kauai's largest coffee plantation. It has over 4 million coffee trees and is spread out and grown over 3,100 acres. This coffee plantation is absolutely stunning and definitely a sight to behold. While there, we were able to try some local samples as well as learn a little bit about how coffee was made. Did you know that coffee beans weren't initially brown? Energized and ready to go, we drove east and ended up on a dirt road that led us to our next adventure. Alright, our first big adventure part of the day is the Makauwahi Cave tour. This is a cave that I wanted to go to here on the island because it apparently has a bunch of wild tortoises that I'm hoping to see. I don't know if they are here in the winter, but I imagine since the weather's warm here that they're here year round, so I'm really hoping to see some of those tortoises. In order to get here, you had to drive about 2 miles down an unpaved dirt road, and then you have to hike a little bit, and we're on that hiking portion right now. I'm super excited because this is one of the things that I wanted to see on this island, and I've been waiting for this. So I'm really excited to go start this cave tour and hopefully see some tortoises. You don't have to hike too long before you begin to see views of the cave. But in order to get to the entrance of the cave, you have to walk about a quarter mile along a trail until you reach the river, at which point you know you're close. Right behind me is the entrance to the cave. It is so small, you probably have to crawl through it because it's only about 2.5, maybe 3 feet tall. Once you get through the entrance of the cave opens up and you find yourself in what is best described as the garden. The garden is where you can find native plants and shrubs that have either grown naturally or been planted there to help restore the ecosystem of the cave. There are small pools of water which have collected in crevices and look like small ponds, but as you walk past those, to the other side of the garden, you enter the Makauwahi Cave, which is Hawaii's largest limestone cave.
Each time taking some of that calcium carbonate with it, which then recrystallizes into these calcite structures because of the cave environment.
Alright, so we just got through taking a tour of the cave. This cave is awesome. We had a super knowledgeable tour guide, and he told us that this cave had a roof on it about 7,000 years ago, and when it collapsed, over time it filled up with sediment, and they've used the fossil record within that sediment that goes down about 33 feet to replant the native plants in and around the area. That includes inside the cave. And they've tried to tear out all the non-native plants on all of the property that this cave is located on. In addition to that, there are these really cool spiders and arthropods inside the cave. It's home to an endemic species, so definitely a lot of cool plants and a lot of cool history here at this cave. Alright, we are now done with the cave tour and it is time to head out and go see the tortoises. In order to see the tortoises, you have to exit the same way you entered by crawling back through the cave. And this time, you have to walk along the river until you turn left and cross a cute bridge that goes over the river. You will eventually come to a fenced-off area designed to keep the tortoises in, and it looks restricted, but in order to get to the tortoise zone, you have to climb over the fence. The tortoises you see are sulcata tortoises, and these beautiful creatures can live to be over 100 years old as adults and weigh upwards of 150 pounds once fully grown. These remarkable creatures are originally from the deserts of northern Africa and are currently listed as a vulnerable species on the endangered species list. Alright, we found the tortoises. This one's coming at me. They're super cute, and they're kept in these enclosures, I guess, to replace some of the grazing extinct chickens that went extinct when the Polynesians came to the Hawaiian Islands. They were flightless birds, so the Polynesians ate them basically into extinction, and to help, graze and replenish the ecosystem here, the people that own the cave are using the tortoises to replenish the ecosystem and some of the plants. After watching these amazing reptiles roam around for about 20 minutes, We said goodbye and stopped for a quick bite to eat at Waikomo Shaved Ice, a shaved ice place located in a food truck in a parking lot. After cooling down with passion fruit and lime flavored shaved ice, we began our journey to an unexpected but amazing location known as the Kiahwa Arboretum, a place known for its spectacularly colored eucalyptus trees known as rainbow eucalyptus. Tucked away in the forests of Kauai, this was the perfect place to relax after a long day of adventure. So these colorful trees are called rainbow eucalyptus, and they seem to stand about 200 feet tall. They're really, really tall, but they're really, really beautiful. If you're looking for something that's not so touristy, nice, quiet, and relaxing, this is definitely the place to come. We didn't originally know about this place. This was something that popped up because we saw some photographs at a local art gallery, and this place is only about 15 minutes from Opeka Falls. So if you're looking for a nice relaxing day, Opeka Falls and the Arboretum might be two stops you want to stop by. I can definitely see why they call them rainbow eucalyptus trees. I'm wearing a bright red shirt for reference, but look at how red and green this bark is. These trees are absolutely gorgeous, and they go all the way up. Absolutely beautiful trees and definitely worth seeing. All right, today was another awesome day here in Hawaii. We ate a delicious breakfast, tried out some local coffee, went to an ancient limestone cave, Hawaii's biggest, and then we went to an arboretum with colorful eucalyptus trees. It's been an awesome day here in Hawaii, and thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Alex Haney Adventures. I will see you on the next adventure.